All right, today we have the Bengali Bombers on the show. Week 6 podcast. Welcome, Bengali Bombers.
Today, but this is the second time in 6 weeks, which is not bad.
Yes, sir. 78 points versus the Psychos. Very impressive. You've been owning the Psychos the last couple of years.
Yeah, it was a good balanced attack. The playmakers delivered. Got 18 from each of my quarterbacks. You know, when you start with that, and you throw in Julius Thomas to get 12, the rest, as they say, is history. You're going to score some points.
Yes, your recent roster moves. Bengali Bombers joining the podcast today, week 6. Your recent roster moves for Benjamin, Royal, and Crowell are now beginning to pay off over the last several weeks.
Yeah, and hopefully they'll continue to pay off going forward. It's a good balanced attack now. I think there were some drafting errors that were made, but we've corrected those. And we're just moving on and looking forward to winning some more games.
All right. Peyton Manning to Julius Thomas. So far, 9 touchdowns. Julius Thomas is on a record-setting pace. Both of those combinations are literally giving you almost 30 to 36 points a week.
Yeah, it goes to show you that you got to do your research. I mean, Jimmy Graham was on the board when I drafted Julius, but you know, I had a hunch with Peyton Manning throwing. I knew Julius was going to have a hell of a year, and he has so far, and he'll continue to do so. And just think what the Bombers would be with Calvin Johnson when he comes on. It's a scary-looking team that I have.
That's true. Bengali Bombers are 3-3. The season ended after week 6. They would be the 4th seed. And right now... We'll move
up as the season goes along. We'll go from 4-1.
Oh, that's right. So, what player on your team right now, after 6 weeks, Bengali Bombers, needs to step it up for your team?
I would say probably the running back as a group needs to step up. I think, you know, I'm not worried about the receivers as much. Obviously, the quarterback and the tight end are there, but if I have to look at one particular group, I would say the running back needs to step up more, and I'm excited about Cleveland's offense. I think, you know, they're going to score a lot of points, and some of the teams that they play are really crappy teams, so we'll see, but I'm hoping that, you know, the running backs can step up a little bit more, so that's the group that I would target.
Okay, this part of the segment of the show, the Trash Mouth Fantasy Football Podcast show, is the podcast Parting Shots. Bengali Bombers, what do you have?
Yeah, I mean, when I was in India, I heard a couple of podcasts where, you know, people were questioning where I was, but of course I was plugged in, I was keeping in touch. And I had a couple of really bad weeks where I went up against GS that had 3 weeks and scored a lot of points. So, but I was looped in, you know, I was just out of country for a while, but I'm back now and focused on getting this division as I promised after the week 1 podcast, and I'm looking forward to just clinching it and moving on to bigger and better things, including the championship.
All right, a confident Bengali Bombers, 78 points. Once again, if you want...
I think some of the GMs, you know, unfortunately, the seasons are already done. You know, I'm thinking, you know, Comac Crush, Psychos, Matty G-Men. I don't think they have a shot. But, you know, looking forward to winning this division. And again, the team will rise to the top as it usually does. And I think it'll be me and the end zone fleets in the division, and we'll see what happens in the playoffs. But we're going for it.
All right. That was the podcast Parting Shots, the Bengali Bombers, 3-3. And once again, if you want to be on the podcast show, you have to have the most points for the week, and you have to have an explosive team. Thanks for joining us, Bengali Bombers.
Well, I think you need to have a team that can score the points, right? So, yeah, you need to have the most points for the week, but you can't score the points if you don't have the team. So, stating the obvious. Thanks, Dave. This was fun. We'll do it again next week.
All righty. Thank you.